Hey guys, my name's Nate. Welcome to the channel. Sorry I didn't upload anything in the past day or so, but I've been dealing with a crisis. Essentially, I'm going to tell you the story. So, I was taking a shower, everything normal. I step out of the shower, and next to my toilet, I see a puddle of water, and I'm like, well, that sucks. I guess I made a mess getting out of the shower, so I do the sensible thing. I throw a towel on it, I wipe it up, the normal what you would do if you made a mess, right? So, what ends up happening is I clean it up, and I pick the towel up. I'm going to hang it over my my shower curtain so it can dry, so that it doesn't, mold over or whatever, I guess. And I look down, and in the toilet, on the floor is just leaking water, gallons and gallons of water. And I was like, oh my God. So I called my uncle because my mom was at my sister's school, and my dad was working over. So I called my uncle, and he came over, and he's like, yeah, that's a septic problem, and I was panicking because my bathroom was completely flooding. It was gallons and gallons and gallons of water just all in my bathroom. A giant mess. It was, nothing would flush the drain, nothing would go down the drains, and all the water that was coming back up was coming out the side of my toilet, because my toilet had a faulty seal on it. The seal on it had, over the years I've lived in this house, slowly degraded until the pressure of the water just broke it completely. So I'm sitting here, bathroom's flooding with just absolutely putrid septic water, which smelled absolutely disgusting. Because it wasn't like dirty water, because it was a seal crack. So it was like half of it was clean water and the other half was just really disgusting water that had been in the drain for a few days. And it started, our drain system the night before was gurgling, the sink gurgled really loudly, and we're like, that's weird. Everybody's taking a shower, everything's normal. But the one time I decided to take a shower home alone, this happens. And I was panicking the whole time. My uncle just laughed at me the whole time because he's like, dude, it's going to flood. You're just going to have to accept that. Just clean it up with a towel and wait for the plumber to get here. And so we called this septic tank company, and they come over, and essentially they finally just realized that our septic tank isn't overflowing. There's a clog in our system. So he has to drive all the way back because he forgot his snake at the company. So he brought his snake back, unclogged our drains. Everything stopped flooding, and I can now use my toilet again. So I dealt with that for pretty much the entire day. Pretty much from 11 in the morning to about 6 p.m. I have had no access to a toilet or any faucets or water. And it was a struggle. We were definitely on the struggle bus for a while. Apparently what had happened is grease, leftover, we'd pour our grease from our pans into this container, and then we throw it in the trash. But apparently we weren't getting all the grease off of our skillets, and it was slowly building up in our system, and this big chunk of grease was just clogging the pipes. And so, if anything we learned out of this, it's to thoroughly get all the grease off our skillets. And next time, don't pay someone else to do this. If we knew this was what the problem was, we could have easily done it for free instead of having to call someone and give them money to do it. And honestly, it was a rough day. So I just wanted to update you guys on why I haven't been uploading. But in the good news, I bought For Honor, and I've been loving it. I haven't had any of these issues that everybody else has been having, which is unfortunate for them, and I'm sorry that they've been having them. But my first couple of games have been okay, so I think I'm going to stick with the game, see how far it goes. Honestly, I've been loving it. I think it's a really fun game. I think it's pretty well balanced. In my opinion, it's pretty well balanced. A lot of people don't think it's balanced because everybody keeps getting thrown off, but a lot of that is their own problem. They're just not positioning correctly, so they keep getting thrown off, and that's completely their fault for being bad. Personally, I don't have that problem because I really try to position myself in a good way so that people can't just charge me off a cliff or something. And I think it just comes with practice. But I'm used to combat like there is in For Honor because I've played Mount & Blade Warband, I've played Chivalry, Medieval Warfare, Dark Souls. I'm used to really thought out combat that uses stamina management, positional combat, knowing where you are on the map. I'm used to combat like this, so I think I've had a better experience than most people because of the backgrounds of games that I played. But expect more For Honor content on my channel because I actually really enjoy playing the game. Expect more Rainbow Six Siege, by the way. I've been really getting back into Rainbow Six Siege after year 1 Year 1 impressed me in Rainbow Six Siege, and I've just been sticking with the game after the Year 1. And now that Year 2's rolled around, I've seen the new operators. I'm super excited to see what else Ubisoft adds to the game. So, a lot of people don't like Ubisoft right now, but they're not the worst company to exist. I mean, for God's sake, we still have EA. You know how that goes. Ubisoft is making pretty greedy decisions on the DLC and microtransactions, but I think it's handled well, just like it's handled well in Rainbow Six Siege, where you can unlock everything without having to pay anything, and I think that's a really good system to have in the game, and I'm glad that's the way it works. I like how there are some premium items, but they're all cosmetic and create no unfair balance or pay-to-win aspects. So expect more content from Ubisoft on my channel. So if you're into that, glad that you're here. So that's why I haven't been recording or uploading in a while. But now that everything's taken care of, I'm back to a regular schedule. So I'll see you guys in the next video.